If I could find the filter. Ooh, there's like this huge branch of the road. Wait. Dang. I feel like I'm in a video game, y'all. This is crazy. I'm about to park. I actually need some nature. I've been needing some nature for a while now. Hopefully you all could hear me. I'm gonna check in a minute. One sec. Let's see. Everything looks Gucci to me. So that was the craziest thing I've ever had in my life. Let me just get settled and tell you all what happened. This is gonna be the craziest story time, well, one of the craziest story times I will ever have. And I still feel like I'm in that dimension. I don't know if anybody out here has ever experienced this before, but that was crazy. So to my recollection, I'm gonna try to tell you all as much as I remember. I'm at the park now, so hopefully the signal is not bad. Sometimes it's not that good over here. I used to go to this park all the time. I hope the signal's okay because I don't want to be walking up and down. I'm tired. Let me try to find somewhere to sit. Yeah, I'm gonna sit. Well, there's construction over there, but who cares? Who cares? I could sit over there. I am perplexed. If y'all cannot tell, I am perplexed. I'm going to tell you all the tea in a minute. Just give me a second because this is crazy. Like, this is literally insane. This ish felt so real that what? I was scared. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm finna park right here. I don't care. I'm finna park right here, right next to the construction lot. I don't care. I don't care. Let me get a good filter. Y'all know how I am with these filters, child. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna stay in the car and talk. If the connection is ever janky, which it shouldn't be because the phone is expensive, everything's expensive, then I'll come out of the car and I'll walk that away. So, tell me I had the craziest dream. Now, this was not just Kanye West. I met Will Smith. I was in the circle of, in particular, Kendall Jenner and Kim Kardashian. I have never in my life dreamed of these people. I don't know these people personally. None of us do, for majority of us watching this video. And if you do know them personally, then maybe this video may ring a bell because this was like, okay, I'm gonna try not to sound crazy in this video because this ish, y'all, if you look at my face, you could tell that I'm like shook because this felt so real. This, whatever this was, I can't even call it a dream. The ish was so real that while all this was I was in it. It wasn't, okay. It wasn't that I was shown. I was literally like in a different, I don't even want to say higher dimension or what, because the state of the world is very gloom. Like here on earth, the state of the world is very gloom. And the social media and the life that I was seeing and whatever that was way higher. The vibe was way higher, more positive. I'm remembering bits and pieces, and I don't know if this is going to give me an insight to Kanye West, now known as Ye's real personality. I don't know why I had this experience, you all, but I feel like it would be honestly like ridiculous to not share this because I have never experienced this, and I've experienced it, but you all are only experiencing it through the words and the visual imagery I'm giving you. You see what I'm saying? So it's not going to be as sweet as what I experienced, but at least you get to hear what I experienced so that you can also experience it too, because we're all connected in that way. So this was not just me meeting Kanye West, and because it's a live video, the title is gonna have a certain words, but best believe when I hit end stream, the title may be completely different. So I'm just gonna let you all know as a heads up now. So if you want to favorite the video, go to the little icon with the plus in the box and bookmark it or save it, because it may not be this video for years to come. If something comes out about Kanye, whatever, in the media, whatever's going on, because there's a lot going on with Kanye, just save this video and come back to it, or subscribe, even better, subscribe and then save the video, because you don't want to miss my videos, y'all. Like, if you're new, you don't want to miss this, for real. So I need to go out and get some nature. Like, I need some air. What if I could open this video, y'all? I mean, not this video, this window. This window. No, it's a bit too noisy. You hear that? It's a bit too noisy. Everything, I just want to say, for those who are joining live, everything is going to be okay. Can I just tell you all that? I love you all who are watching live. Everything is going to be okay. I just feel like saying that to y'all because the ish that I just experienced, my mind is on a different level. Like, glory to God. That ish was okay. I'll leave it open like that, yeah, because I want to see some nature. Like, I'm so sick of like just four walls. Well, the house, quarantining, of course. So I did not just meet Kanye West. I met Will Smith. You heard that correct. And this y'all, this shit is so crazy. And this, whatever this was, I met this felt so real. This felt so real, you all, that when I woke up, I not even wake up, but like in my head, like I could hear myself saying in my head, oh my God, I need to hire security. What about the security? What about the security? Like I could hear myself saying to myself, I need to get security. I need to get security. Because what I was shown was so insane, you all. Like, the ish was crazy. So I met Will Smith. I met Kanye. He had two other friends. Maybe one was Pharrell. I don't know. There was two other people that looked like them with them, but I couldn't quite get I didn't see like their full features, so I didn't know who these people were. One was like much darker, and then one was like, I think, like darker than Will Smith. Yeah, darker than Will. I don't know. I don't want to tell you the guys, like, I don't know. So, oh, my eyes itchy. One sec, y'all. I had my makeup on from yesterday night. I didn't get to wipe it off. See all that glitter? So tell me how I met Kanye. I wear contacts too. I met Kanye. I need some wipes. My hands are dirty. Kanye and Will Smith, honey. The two main people that I could distinctly see the features and the smile and the hair and the accessories they wear, like the glasses, the jewelry. Oh my God, that ish was crazy. So here's what happened. Here's what happened, y'all. Oh my God. So I saw my father. My father was with other people that he knows, whatever. Like, it was like a huge thing. And okay, this is so crazy. So all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, now hear me out, hear me out. All of a sudden, I see a door, like not a regular looking door. Like this door, I'm just gonna say this door was like rich people, rich folk business. Like the door, and we all know that Kanye's a billionaire. Like, excuse me, all it's early in the morning. So if I have any wipes, y'all, I'm just gonna have to wipe my eye because my mascara got in my eye, bro. Feels a little bit itchy. I need to get my nails done. So anyway, this was like a door that the only thing my brain could conceptualize is rich folk door. Rich folk door. The door was so heavy and had so much gadgets on it and security and all this that I was like, oh, they're rich. Like, as soon as I saw the door, I'm like, oh, they're really rich. Like, they got a lot of money. I don't think I've ever seen a door as much as the nicest neighborhoods I've been in my state. I don't think I've ever seen a door that nice. Like, that door was something different. I'm going to try to give you all as much detail as possible. I could just skim through. I could just basically run through the whole dream, but then I wouldn't give you all details. So what's the point? So, and that's the point of storytelling is details. Hello. So, and this sounds so crazy to say out loud. So I opened the door. I opened the door. I'm laughing because this is like the realest dream I've ever. I've had some pretty crazy dreams. Like I've even had dreams where like I'll give you all a little side example. I even had dreams where like I have like one time I had a dream where I went to a cafe and I bumped into Marilyn Monroe's. Yeah, you heard that right. Marilyn Monroe's sister and her ghost. Yo. And she told me she wrote a book about Marilyn Monroe, which I never knew. And I woke up and I typed in exactly what Marilyn Monroe's sister told me in the dream, and it was correct. I have more than one gift, you all. I don't know. So I've had some pretty crazy dreams where I could see, like I could feel things like from the like people have passed on. Like I've had dreams like that, but nothing. This dream felt, it was like here. That dream I had, when if you can even call it a dream, was like right now. Me pinching myself, me driving my car. It felt as real as that, to the point where when I woke up, when I woke, when I woke up, I was looking for security. I hopped out of bed, like I've never hopped out of bed before, and the first thing I thought of was, where's my security? What? I don't have security. Not like that. I got spiritual security. I got other security. I ain't got no bodyguard security. Okay. So I was like, hold on. Is this really happening? Y'all not gonna believe this. I opened the door. I opened this heavy door. Yo, this is so crazy. And I see this vintage Yo, if I ever see Kanye or Will Smith in one of these cars, that ish was not a dream. Because how would I know this? So I opened this heavy door, right? Sorry, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I see four men in this heavy, expensive vintage car. It was like, I think the colors were either dark red or like a velvety red, and white and silver trimming along the front, the side, the back. Details, okay? I'm giving y'all details. My memory's good. And they were all in the car, bro. Kanye, from my angle, with you, okay, so Kanye was like here, Will was here, a darker guy was here, and then I was, the first thing that came to mind is Pharrell. Pharrell crossed my mind, but I don't know if that was his energy to this side. So Pharrell, Kanye, Will Smith, and another guy. These two men on the outer side of them, I don't know who those guys were, but the closest thing I could think of for this guy over here was Pharrell Williams. That's and he's a producer, songwriter. Y'all know who Pharrell was. If you don't know who he is, look him up. So as soon as I open the door, they have the brightest smile I've ever seen. They're smiling like, this is not like, I'm happy. This is, I'm happy, like, I'm rich. Like, like, their smile was like gonna break their face. I've never seen a man smile that big in my life. Never. They were smiling like, if I could reenact it, they were like, Kanye had his black glasses. No, real. Kanye had black Balenciaga looking glasses. I went like that. This is so crazy. He was in that Demon outfit. You know that Demon outfit, I'm saying it right because it's so early in the morning. The jean on jean, the Demon, okay, the Demon jacket and the pants and the boots. Those same dang Balenciaga boots he had on his feet. And he had the shades and everything and a cap. He had a black cap that went like here. Will Smith had a striped shirt with 2 buttons, like very suburban, like, and his hair was like high, curly like that, like that, like that. And the other guy was wearing black on this side, and the other guy was wearing a chain, like a gold chain. I don't know who those 2 other guys were. I don't know. So they had the biggest smile I've ever seen in my life. Like, the smile was like, I don't even know, like, it was crazy. And immediately I was looking at them and I was like, wow, they look really happy. They look really happy. And the vintage car that they were in had like a glass. Like, it wasn't like how most of our cars are, where the glass goes like this. The glass went up and kind of cut on the sides like that. It was like a retro. It was like a retro vintage car, like, but like a classic, like expensive. I knew the name of it. I would tell you, I don't know the name of it. I don't know vintage cars like that. I like cars. I do. I'm pretty much a car lover, but I don't know cars like that. Like, not like vintage cars. I know modern cars, sports cars, but not retro cars like that. So basically there was no roofing, like there's roofing here. There was no roofing. There was no covering over their head. It was completely like old school retro. Like, I haven't seen a car like that in a while. And so I open the door and see them smiling from ear to like not just like their smile was so high. And I was like, wow, they look really happy. Like, I wonder why they're here. And all of a sudden, they park the car in front of, I'm guessing, my house. Honey, I'll spare some details. They walk in. First, Kanye, of course. Kanye is always a leader, I noticed. He walked in first. And Will and the other boys, men, I feel like saying boys, but they followed behind him. And he was shaking hands. He was shaking everybody's hand. And he had those big Balenciaga boots. I was surprised I even saw him like that, because I'm like, dang, he really never gets rid of those boots. I wonder, Kanye must have like, like 200 pairs of those Balenciaga boots. Like, no lie. Like, he's got to have like a lot of pairs of those shoes. It don't make sense. And so all of a sudden, like in flash, I'm trying now that I've woken up, it's hard, but like in the moment I could see everything like moving into this room. Okay, so then after that, my thought said, what I heard myself say as he was shaking hands was, oh, Kanye in specific likes something that I do. Like, he was talking to me about something that well, multiple things that I do. He was like talking about like creativity. And he's a Gemini, so I really wasn't surprised. And I was like, okay, so this guy has taste, because anything I do, honey, I'm gonna do well, okay? And he was like, there's like other creatives there. Like, it was really gnarly. Like, it was gnarly. He's like, oh, I like this, I like that, man. Like, he was super like Kanye's yo, yo, Kanye West's energy. I could tell y'all for a fact that Kanye West, his energy, his space energy level, if I could put it that way, he wants to resemble Michael Jackson in that way, where he's like a walking star, like a star globe. Like, everywhere he goes, he wants people to stop and stare. Like, that's really how he is. Even with his friends, he likes to be in front. He wants everybody to follow him. So he was talking about like all these projects and like online, this website and this blah 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 blah. I'll spare y'all some of the details because this is not useful to y'all. And all of a sudden, we go to a room. We go to a room, and of course there's like stuff on each shelf. So this guy's like a real creative. Like, that's what creatives do. Like, creatives can literally be in their house or anywhere and just create. Like, so that was really cool to see that, like, he's very passionate. Like, and I never met Kanye in a dream, so I don't know like him like that, but like I could tell that like God frequency, I just heard God, the phrase God frequency. Like, maybe he meditates that or something, because the energy was like outer worldly. I don't think I've met a couple celebrities in my life, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I've ever come across a celebrity where the energy, maybe Michael Jackson would have been a number one, he number two, but like, where the energy around him is so like tapped in, so high, so crazy on that level. Like, I don't think, oh, I'm probably gonna miss it. That's not good. Let me see what time it is. Hold up, y'all. I just want to check the time real quick. Oh yeah, it is 10:20. Okay. Anyway, so that was wild. And then after, there was other people coming in the house, like a lot of people coming in and out. And I was I was walking, and this has got to be the highest ceiling I've ever seen in my life for a earthly home. I've never seen so much gold. The ceilings were so high, and the marble on the floor had different patterns. I was like, yo, this is dang near a palace. Like, no wonder why, especially Kanye, no wonder why he acts the way he acts. Because if you're living like that every day, and you don't have like, I don't know, y'all, because it felt, let me tell you, the house had levels. There was like, like when you go to let's say for example, like when you go downtown and you see a restaurant that is an indoor restaurant, and maybe the max you'll see like a little quaint, like a modern restaurant, and the max you'll see is like 2 or 3 tables with an umbrella outside, like very Parisian, yeah, like very French, yeah. And upstairs is like an open balcony setting. Bruh, in the house there was like a balcony, like like almost like a restaurant in the house. I was like, they got money like that? Whoa. So I was observing this, and I there was servers, There was, yo, I never seen this kind of wealth in my life. It was like almost heavenly, because it was like, how does somebody have all this power? I'm gonna sneeze. And even Kanye, even Kanye West said it himself. He said, no one man should have all that power. So as I'm bouncing between scenes, I'm seeing like the living, one of the living rooms looked like, I don't know if this is one of his secret houses, y'all. Maybe, I don't know. It could be one of the living rooms, or whoever's house. The living room was like a hotel. I don't think I've ever seen this high quality of a living chair in my life. Like, they were faced this way, huge table faced this way. The windows were, oh my God, bro. The windows were so tall. The ceiling was so high. And they had to it must have been custom curtains that went all the way down. It was in cream. And it had that little covering at the top. Man. And I remember I had like a small plate of food, and I went and sat down and looked out, and I was like, whoa, this is like unreal. This is like heavenly. This is like God status. Like, if I could even say it like that, it was, I was blown away. And I think that's why in my head I was like, security, gotta get security, or like thinking of like safety or whatever, because this place was so expensive that if anybody who's living like that should have security. So when Kanye goes out in the world and doesn't have security, that is weird to me, because what I was shown was like, this is really intense. Like, this is a kind of living that like gods and goddesses do. Like, not, I've never seen nothing quite like that in my life, like, ever. And I've known wealthy people, and I've been in rich houses, and like, this was like way above regular rich and wealthy. This was like, whoop, like what I'm thinking of is like in Rome, like, or Greece, like where they had those pillars, like with the hardcore marble, and like it's open, like that kind of vibe, like a god or goddess vibe. And like it looked like marble everywhere, gold everywhere, even in the structures of the house. Like, it was insane level of just frequency. Like, it was ridiculous. And after we all had something to eat, I made my way back to like the main foyer, and he was talking like about a lot of things. And what he was trying to say was that people use him. And I know this is gonna pivot a little bit, this is more emotional, but he was like, well, Julia Fox, right? Him and Julia Fox just broke up. We don't know what's real from fake these days, you all. The drama with them and Instagram and Kim is crazy. That's why when I saw this, I was like, wait, hold up. Like, this is different. So what he was like basically saying is like, people use him. And in a weird about way, I felt like he was trying to almost like kind of assimilate to Michael Jackson's journey and be like, I've had all this wealth, I've had all this fame, I've had all these people like love me, worship me, but they still use me, they still abuse me. So I don't know if he was trying to say like, bro, like, these people use me, you know? And when it comes to him dating non-black woman, because that did come up, the situation is like, he brushed it off. Like, he doesn't, people say, oh, I don't see race. Like, he really doesn't. So like he really doesn't care. So that was interesting. He was like, nah, like, I like who I like the essence, like the energy. Like, he goes based upon energy. So if, the way I'm seeing it now, based on my dream, is like if I see him with like a, without like, not a black girl, like a lot of people, criticize him for, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that like it's just a vibe thing. Like he doesn't really care about um the person's skin tone. You know what I'm saying? And of course we could debate, we could talk about, oh, but he really doesn't see it. Like he really, especially with the kind of wealth that man has, I get it now. Like he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it because it's hard enough. It's hard enough to trust people. It's hard enough to get to know people. So I'm not going to say anybody used him. I'm just saying that like anybody he comes in contact with, right, that he feels he likes for whatever reason, but they have alternative motives, he's kind of innocent about it. He's kind of just like, oh, I expect them to be loyal to me. And that's probably his problem. Now that I'm looking at all this, is like maybe he expects people to be so loyal to him because of his status or fame or money, but that's not how life goes. Anybody can flip on you. Anybody can switch up on you. Like if they don't really like you like that, if they really don't have love for you, they can switch up all they want. So that was weird to me. That was really weird to me that he was like I was being shown that, and he was talking about like his love life, and I was like, whoa, like this is I did not expect this. So what he basically said is like he doesn't care. Like he really doesn't care. And yes, in the media it does come across as like one-sided, like why are you always gravitating towards this kind of looking person? But in his mind he's just like, it's a vibe. The only thing I keep hearing him say is like, it's just the vibe. Like if he vibes with a chick that's not his skin tone, he doesn't care. Other people may care, that, that understand, but his mind is so innocent, like innocently, not even silly or dumb. It's just like he kind of has that Michael Jackson edge where like what they do can come across as weird or suspect, but in their world, they're just vibing. They're just like living, and everybody else is throwing their own opinions. So that was interesting. So maybe in real life, I will see it a little bit different. I don't know if I will, but that was interesting to see. So then after that, what else happened? Because, bro, this was so crazy to me. So yeah, after we were talking and all that, it seemed like I was with Instagram, I was like connected with Kendall and Kim, which, come on, really? And there was so many people there. There was so many people just talking like about projects and business, and it was so many people, and it almost felt like, I don't want to, I mean, I could speak it out in the universe, but it was scary. Like it was intense. He shared something. Kanye, well, now Ye, he shared something about me. He was like promoting it for free. I never asked him. I don't know what that was about. And I kid you not, it was realer than real. I saw my phone. Well, before all that, they left. They left with all the people, all the creative designers. I mean, this guy's really into fashion. Like all the people with like stuff over their neck. Like it was intense. They left the house, and I see like my phone. I see like my iPhone. I see like the black background, like all that. And I get my phone, and all of a sudden, I get a notification. And the notification was that he followed me on Twitter. And I was like, what? And just like that, instantly, I was connected with Kendall Jenner. I was connected with Kim Kardashian. I was like connected with all these people. And it was like insane, because instantly instantly people that I've never heard of, never seen, never met, like in that dimension, like in that realm of thinking, whatever the hell that was, were like quoting me and messaging me. I would blink, and I already have a good amount people that like my Twitter account in real life, and I do normally get celebrities that follow me. I don't know why that is, but I do have celebrities that follow me, like in real life, but not like Kanye level. So I was like, hold up, is this really happening right now? And I don't even know if it was communicated. Maybe he got my name from one of the people in his team. It was the scariest thing ever, because in that zone of frequency, in that like, I'm trying my best to describe it, y'all. When like these people that actually become famous, I don't want to be famous, but these people that actually become famous, like in that way, I can only imagine their energy level, because every minute, every second is something. Like bing, bing. It's crazy. I don't know how they stay stable. I don't know how they stay grounded, because it's so intense. So out of nowhere, this felt really than real. I could visually see my phone, like the screen, and all of a sudden I see a little blue icon. I see Kanye West, like, yay, followed you. I was like, what? Why would he do? In my head, I was like, why would he do that? And then all of a sudden, my numbers were like, yo, like, I've never seen this in my life. The numbers were like spinning, like 20, 45. It was just like, it was crazy. And just because Kanye followed me, a bunch of people I've never met started to follow me. And it was like overnight, I was like a celebrity. And this is so far from my reality. Like, this is so far from the life that I want to live, because I don't like the idea of being famous. I don't like it at all. So that's why I was so scared, because I was like, bro, what do I do now? Like, do I have to delete, do I have to delete all my opinions about his antics and things he's done before? Because like, I remember, bro, I remember scrolling through my feed and being like, I've talked about Kanye, not like in a disrespectful way, but like, there's been some things that Kanye West has done that I've spoken out about. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him like that. And so instantly I was like, oh my God, now that he's like my friend, like now that I know him and like he's calling my, like all this stuff, oh my God, I may have to like delete this, delete that. Like, yo, instantly, I was terrified, because not like in a fully fledged negative way, but like more so like in a, more so like in a, like, nah, I wouldn't use the word terrified. The word I would use for that dream experience, that experience that I had, the word I would use for it is freaked out. That's a good word. Freaked out. But it's not negative. It's just like the energy is so high above like what I'm used to, like in terms of like that kind of, I don't know how to describe it, bro. Like, it was crazy. And then I was like corresponding with Kendall. Kendall's a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio like Kendall, so I don't know if there was a connection there. And I was like, we were like talking, and I was like, bro, their universe, their world, their living experience is really crazy. Because anything these people put out, thousands and I want y'all to visualize this. Hundreds and thousands of people take up upon themselves to inject themselves in somebody else's paradigm, somebody else's reality, without even knowing them. What would you call that? 4D, fourth dimensional? Like, because I've heard people talk about the internet as like 4D, like going into the fourth dimension. And I'm beginning to wonder, like, is there something to that? Because a lot of people who've had similar experiences or whatever like that, like in a dream state or whatever it is. They've described like an alternative state. Like I get what they're saying now, because you are not just seeing it. You're not just living it. Like you're, yeah, like you're in it. It's like I'm in this reality and I was in that reality. That's how crazy it is. So I don't know why that happened. So then after, it was just like, the best way I could put it was like instant overnight celebrity. Instant, like, click your fingers, boom. Everybody knows you. There's nothing you could do about it. You know, you're never gonna be able, like, that's scary. That's scary, y'all. So after that, and me seeing myself freak out and be like, I remember saying to myself, why are the numbers going up? Why are the numbers going up? Why are so many people following me? Like, like I was like, why is the numbers going? I did not even do anything. I did not even do anything. And it was like, yo, this is something different. Like, how do these celebrities, I don't know how these real celebrities do it, because, like, it was scary. And I remember going to, like, my mentions, and these people from, like, all over the world were, like, messaging me and, like, adding me. And I was just looking at this like, yo, I don't even know you. Like, I don't even know none of you. But I had, like, a visit, like I had like a like a luncheon meeting with like Kanye and Will Smith about projects and shit and business, and y'all are like hyenas. Like, they just jump at anything you post. So that's why I think that Kanye, all these celebrities better be careful, because once it's out there, you can't get it back. Like, that's why I think that every single thing that Kanye keeps posting, he keeps deleting. He keeps, like, if you follow him on Instagram, which I'm not gonna say, everything Kanye keeps posting, he keeps deleting. You know why? Because he's basically like freaked out that so many people are so interested in him, and every little silly thing he thinks he does, people just run to it, and he can't understand why. So it's deeper than clout. It's way deeper than clout. It's like he's chasing a high. Like, these celebrities who are constantly posting, it's beyond the money. The money don't even matter. Like, to me and you, we're working the digits. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to calculate how much how much money you make off that one post if Instagram pays you directly. Like, you and me, we're like, how much we get from that one post? What we got to do? Like, how much we getting paid? No, like, with what I was being shown, they don't even care about that. Like, cuz they already got money. Like, so every time they post, it's like a high. It's like a bing, bing. If I could put frequency into words, it's like bing, 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 bing. Like, they get a high. So that's why he keeps deleting it, because after he gets his high, after he gets the reaction he wants, he's out of there. But keep in mind, they still get a paycheck. I'm pretty sure Kanye West gets a paycheck from posting on it. I'm almost certain of it, because if Kim get a paycheck, Kanye get a paycheck. Somebody get a paycheck, okay? So I don't feel that it's like even about the money. Like, yo, this is so crazy. Like, money to me and you is like so 3D, because like once you got an abundance of it, you don't even care about that. And that's wild to me, because a majority of us have never lived like that, including myself, where you don't even like think about taxes or who you owe or what you got to pay out in inventory, or, like, nothing. Like, that's why it's so easy for people to spiral. So people that are friends of Kanye need to really love on him for real though, because he doesn't equate that to like what we equated to, like business, branding. No, he don't even care. That's why people keep saying, why is he wearing these masks? Why is he wearing these silicone masks over his head and why is he covering his face? Because the guy is like losing it. And not in a psychiatric way. He's losing it in terms of listen to this. He's losing it in a way of he's not in this dimension. They don't operate in you and I's majority dimension. They are operating in a different, are y'all hearing what I'm saying to you? They're operating in a different dimension, bro. They don't look at things the way we see it. They don't live life the way we live it with all the same kind of like fear emotions or anxiety. Like they have those things, sure, but they're like above it. Like I wish I could describe it better than that, but it's like, yeah, for lack of a better word, it's like they're literally in a different like world. Yeah, like did you all see when Vladimir Putin had that speech with the French president? Because there's this whole Ukraine crisis at the time making this video, this whole energy of war in the air. And Putin, well, basically was threatening all of us. And in another press conference, he told the journalist to post everything he says on all platforms, all dimensions, all frequencies, all channels. And he said, listen to this, Vladimir Putin said, it appears to be that we are living in two different worlds. Let that sink in. Even Vladimir Putin said, it appears that we are living in two different worlds. Chills. And that is, my friends, that is exactly it. These people are not living in the same world as me and you. And it's not just talk. I literally, like on a spiritual level, these people are in a different dimension. Like that's how it feels. They're in an alternative reality. So what would happen if we all get on that same frequency? You feel me? And we don't think about just 9 to 5 or paying our bills. These people are beyond money. They're beyond fans, clickbait. They're above all that. They just do it. They just put whatever they want, even if it's to threaten the whole world with a nuclear attack. They don't even care. Like, that's why these people don't care. And it's not people see us on this dimension. We say, oh, they're evil. They're sick. They may be, but it's not the same thing. It's like, it's in addition to. It's in addition to. It's not just, oh, like they're this, that. They literally are operating off a different vibration. They're on a different, bro. I wish the energy I feel and what I felt, I wish I could pull it. I wish I could literally pull it down and show you all like on a holographic board and write it. Because I can't even describe it. Like what I was shown and the way I'm talking to y'all, it makes a lot of sense. You know, it makes a lot of sense. Like if you really think about it, it makes sense. Like these people, like humbly, Putin, Kanye West, all these people don't even see us. Yeah, hey, they bounce higher off our energy. Yeah, like they get more notoriety off our energy. Maybe even videos like this. Yes, that's a fact. But like it's not the same as me and you. It's not the same. It's not the same as if I would just, like, it's not, like, I can't even describe it. Like, they are just, it's almost like they're human gods and goddesses. Like that's how it feels to me. Like they're just not of this world because they don't operate off this world, what we see around us. They're living in an I'm telling you, they're living in an alternative reality. Like literally. Like literally. They don't live how we think. And how you think is how you feel. How you feel is how you move. How you move is how you have your actions. How you have your actions are how you live your life. So these people are like, oh, everything is like, they don't even think about war. They don't even think about an attack from a foreign entity. They don't even think about, and if they do think about it, they're like, okay, well, I'm the god or goddess of this world, so that doesn't bother me. Like, that's how I feel like they think, because they don't even see me and you like that. Like, all they see is just, they're like in their own world. Like, that's the best way I could put it. What else can I share with you all? So, in regards to Julia Fox and any other celebrity that Kanye has dated, anybody really who gets in contact with any of these kind of people is instant fame. And that's scary. So I feel like anybody who really, and see, that's the problem. Like maybe he doesn't have a lot of people around him that understand him. Because like when you have so much, not just self-power, self-actualization, but like when you're on that level to that degree, you don't see people like people. Like it's hard to describe. Like you don't see them like that. It's like you're co-creating these relationships. It's like these celebrities, they're making these relationships with people like a hologram. It's fake. It's like it's not even real like that. It's just like they're in their game, they're in their zone, they're in their world. And then when they're out, they're out. And when they get pushed out of that birthing situation, that co-create, like when they get pushed out of that, they become like an enemy. And I see why, because his life, their circle is completely different. It's not like a regular fight with anybody on Instagram. Like this is way higher. This is way, like now I get like it's way higher. It's way different than just, oh, they're beefing. No. That person is now like a character, like in a game. Like that person is no longer wrapped up in that frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like now they're kind of like pushed out. So they act like enemies because to be on that, I'm sure Michael Jackson was similar, but to be on that frequency and so many people react to like that, you have to be stable. You have to be very grounded. And I don't think that Kanye West, I don't know if he is I don't even know if he knows what the word grounded is, because he's lived this life of almost like being a god for so long that I can imagine if anybody tells him no, he doesn't understand. So that's why I'm saying with him and Kim, him trying to get Kim back and Kim don't want him. Kim allegedly, if it's not just for the TV show and Donna too, Kim is with Pete, right? Kim is with Pete Davidson, this another Scorpio. Okay. So, and I believe, does Kim have a Scorpio? No, she's a Scorpio. I think her North Node's a Scorpio actually with Kim. She's a Libra sun, Pisces moon. Kanye's a Cancer rising like me. He's a Gemini sun. So I understand their dynamic. So like basically this is why, and it's not funny either, this is why Kanye West, this is why he can't accept that Kim doesn't want him. Because you have to understand, he's living in this like lucid dream. Like basically every day is like a dream come true for these people. Can you imagine Can you actually imagine? I mean, you have to get in it, right? Can you imagine getting up, whether you're a car lover or not, and any car you want is at your disposal. Any meal, any piece of clothing, basically the whole world is like your fun zone. The whole world is like your arcade. Like you basically just get whatever you want whenever you want it. And I'm not including sex, because sex has to be consensual, right? But maybe even for these men, they don't even see it like that. They see, okay, this is a character in my game, like I'm a god. Like really, like this person's gonna I'm gonna make this person love me. This person's going to love me. Like they must be on that kind of wave. Cause for Kanye, I feel like for Kanye to not be accepting Kim is because of exactly what I'm explaining to you all. In his world, there is no no. Nobody tells him no. If he wants to have a premiere party at Madison Square Garden, that's what he wants to have. You feel me? If he wants to have a fashion show on a piece of water or a famous lake or a river, and they build a structure or glass over it just for them to showcase his creation, people don't tell him no. People, like I said, they live like gods and goddesses. People don't tell them no. That's why when they don't get what they want, badish happens. Badish happens. So honestly, it's not even hard. It's wild to me to think that in this dimension, if that ever which is crazy, I I understand. Like now I understand why they don't take no for an answer. They just don't, like, and it can be sinister, and it can be evil. But now I understand like why he cannot accept no. He just cannot accept it. And Kim is still a character in his game. Kim is still She still has that placeholder of his heart, of his object of attention. That's why Julia and him did not last, because he's so stuck on Kim. He tried to manifest Kim. He tried to manifest Kim so hardcore. You know, Kanye, Kanye tried to manifest Kim, and he did manifest her like crazy. And so now that Kim is wanting to unplug and wanting to write her own script, because the world's a stage, wanting to create a more low-key relationship, which Kanye cannot understand because he created this. Like, are you hearing these words I'm saying, y'all? He created this. Kanye literally created this in his mind. The kids, Kim marrying him, he manifested this. And now that Kim is not wanting to be with him, I kind of feel like from my dream, I understand like why he can't accept it, because he acts like he's a god. They live on a god frequency, for lack of a better term. So when you live like that, I'm sure violence can ensue. A lot of weird stuff can ensue because there's no limit. Like imagine, like really, for all of us, imagine there's no limit. Just for a second, like we're gonna tap in here. Like just for a second, imagine that there's no limit. Imagine that there's no such thing as limits. There's no such thing. You could go into a Louis Vuitton store, Givenchy, Chanel, Bottega, Walmart, Target, Jimmy Choo, Saint Laurent. You could go anywhere, any store. Toys R Us. Well, Toys R Us closed now, but I know you used to take North there. Um, Off-White. You could go in any store and afford anything. How would you see the world differently? Well, you would see the world like a what you call it, like a chess table, if you ask me. The way you would see the world is like puzzle pieces in your picture. The way you would see the world is like a game, but not just like a simulation like most of us have awakened to. Deeper than that. You hack the code, you've stolen the key pieces, you know exactly how to get a certain reaction. You know exactly how to get a certain response. It's that kind of vibe where there is no limit, there is no no. Anything and anything you want is just boom, one click, one call, one walk-in away. That's wild to me. And that's why they so-called go crazy. Because if you are living like that every day, you're living like that every day. It's not like it's not like most of us where scratch that. It's not like normal human beings, for that word beings, human beings, that multidimensional beings. It's not like majority of people where they get a lot of money, right? But then if they buy something expensive, there's a deficit, or they can't buy it twice. They can't they don't have excess. You know, like let's say for example somebody has $12,000 in their bank account and cash or savings, and they go into a designer store and they buy an $8,000 Chanel purse, right? Okay, so they have $4,000. They have $4,000 left. Then they go buy. They upgrade their car. They insert a new stereo, tinted windows, new car, new tires, new rims, blah blah blah. Now they have zero. So like, there's a limit. You could still get what you want, but there's a limit. So now imagine you go in any car shop, any car lot, any designer store, any regular wholesale grocery, anything, and your card will never decline. Your money will never run dry. That's wild to me. That's how they live. It's like there's never any limit. Never. There's never a no. There's never a limit. And this is why when they don't get what they want, like Prince Harry, all these people, like Meghan Markle, like when they don't get what they want, they spaz. Because they're like, how are you going to tell me no? I'm a prince. I'm a celebrity. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. It doesn't compute. Now to everybody else is like, oh, well, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a god. But in their mind, they're like, I am a god though. I am a goddess though. I am the ruler of this world. Like, yeah, like I actually am. And we're like, no, you're not. Like, like there's limits. Cause we are used to limits. We are used to there being limits on anything and everything. Housing, food, we're used to that. These other beings, these other people, they're not used to that. There is no no. The universe always grants their wish. So maybe everybody else out here should get on that level. You know, you still have certain things that you know, not constraint, but you know there's certain limits, right? Like, you know, like, okay, if, like I just gave an example. Like, if you spend all the money you have, you have to work and replenish it. There's not an overabundance of like 200 million, 400 million. Like, whoa! I don't know how, man. I don't know how. Even people who win the lottery. I'm not talking about no 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 20. I'm talking about people who won the lottery and they've won like 1.2 what is it, billion, or like 900 million, or like 500 million. Man, you've got to be on some kind of whoa. That whoever's on that level, like, you've had to tap into something that is like a god frequency. Cause how? Like, can you imagine your bank account says $50,000 and the very next day your bank account says $600 million? Like visual. Like, can you imagine waking up, you see your phone, and your phone was showing nine, let's say 14500, $15,200. You wake up and your bank account says 500000000. How do you compute that? That's why I'm saying it's like dangerous. Like, if you are on that kind of level, I don't know how they don't go crazy. Like the royals, I know the royals, like William and Kate, the queen is trying to the queen is trying to give the king and queenship to Kamala. I can never say her dang name right. Camilla, and Charles. No, honey. William and Catherine at some point will be king and queen. They're the true king and queen, to keep it a buck, especially over a modern monarch. Anybody can see that it should be William and Catherine as the next king and queen. But following tradition, the queen is trying to put Charles, her son, and his wife in the hot seat, basically. So it's like, even those people, like the queen herself, the royal branches, like all of that, like they got high money too. But then as you go more down through the family tree, they don't have as much money. Like Harry, like I said, everybody knows this. Prince Harry compared to Kanye West, there's no comparison. Like, or Prince Harry compared to, yeah, like an actual working celebrity, like they make more money than him because he is getting like a piggy bank. Now, if he directly accesses the queen's money, like actual money, then it's, higher. But if he don't touch the queen's money and it's just what Diana gave him when she passed away, sadly, and it's just what he can make, he not making anything close to what these people in Hollywood making. He not even on my level. That's why I said, I think that, well, we all know this. If you don't know now, you know. By now, we all know that Megan expected this opulent life. Like, she was probably better off marrying a celebrity, actually, because if she wanted that kind of lifestyle, she would have been able to. This is gorgeous. She would have been able to have a lot more. And I was hearing that Harry and Meghan, they're trying to move their house, trying to sell their house. And I've been told you all that. My other readings, I've told you all of it. Like, that house, they're not going to be in that house for long. For one, they can't afford it. For two, Harry is not a celebrity. Harry is not a creative genius like Kanye or none of them, or Michael Jackson. He's not on that level. I'm sorry. Like Kanye, MJ, Pharrell, all these people that are like real, like in every fashion campaign, every major project on this planet, like they're thinkers. They're thinkers. Prince Harry is not a thinker. He's a doer, but he's not a creative. He's not like a person who's like, okay, I'm going to take this and make this. He would have to hire people to do that for him. And let's not mince words. People like Prince Harry, he would have to hire somebody, like a team, like a marketing team, director team to create his vision. He can't just take it from scratch like Kanye or Michael and boom, there you have it. He has to deliberate with other people because he's not that intelligent. Just saying. So it's either you got it or you don't got it. Like this is what I'm being like what I'm being shown. Either you have it or you don't have it. Like either you have that energy of like I could take nothing into something, or you don't. Like either you have it or you don't. Like it's not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's either you got it or you don't. Like it's that simple. And I think that those who got it, they maximize it. This is why all these people now that have been in the industry for like 10 years, if not less, are now all billionaires because they got that certain je ne sais quoi. They got that certain kind of talent. Like they have something about them. Whereas, is Prince Harry talented? No. No. Like, can he sing? No. Can he, no. Like, like he don't have it. He may have the family name, he may have the family connection, but him as a sole proprietor, him as a sole individual, he doesn't have it. And a lot of those kind of people, they don't have it. They have to go hire people to give them that edge. You know, even today, certain people on certain platforms, they have to hire people that don't even look like them and get their creative and get their juice and get their energy literally to be what they want to be, because they don't have it. They don't have that edge. They don't have that little something that you can't quite put your finger on it, but they have it. They have something about them that they can they go in a room and it's like they light up the whole room. People stop it. Like I have that. No cap. I have that. Like a lot. Like when I go in a room, people are like, the energy is way high. That's facts. But a lot of people, they have like the connection, they have a name, but they're not special. And I could humbly say that they're not special. They may have certain things about them, but they're not special. They don't have that little star quality like Diana had it, Michael Jackson has it, Kanye West has it, even Kim has it. Truth be told, people want to call her a slut, but Kim has it. Kim has that stardom quality. She has that thing about her that makes people stop and stare and say, "Who is she?" Whoa, like her energy is different. Like that kind of vibe. Like you feel me? Like YouTubers have it. You know, certain people have it. Like they have it. They have it. And they gotta tap. If you have it, and you know who I'm talking to, you have it. You gotta tap into that. You gotta tap into that frequency because people would die to have that. Literally, they would die to have that kind of charisma, that kind of creativity, that kind of passion. They would die for it. They gotta pay people to get that. They gotta go out in the marketplace and find people and hire people to get that kind of energy because they don't have it themselves. I'm dropping gems in this video. And that's why I'm saying never sell yourself short. If you can avoid it, never work for less than what you want. I talked about this in another video. Never. Because nobody can do what you do. Nobody is you. That is your superhuman power, is nobody is you. There's only one you. There's only one you. Nobody out here, they could put the same wig, the same hair, the same bigger butt, lips, change their skin color. Anybody could do anything. Tattoo, anything. And say, I'm you. But they'll never be you. They'll never. As many girls, let me tell you this way. As many girls, as many girls, as many girls want to be Kim Kardashian and want to get the same spray tan as her and get the same injections as her and get the same surgery as her and get the same clothes. They will never be Kim Kardashian. No matter how hard they try, they can never ever duplicate her energy. That is a gift of being your own person. Because nobody can be you. There's only one you. You feel me? There's only one you. So if you're in this world and you don't have a purpose for yourself and you don't know why you're existing and you don't know why you're here, you've lost the spark. We've all been there, especially with the pandemic. We've all been there. You know, that means that there's something like missing. That kind of fire in your belly is missing. And to get back on the same track, you got to have that fire in your belly where you're ready to take on the world, where you're ready to get up like I was this morning and be like, boom, where's my security? Like I was in a different like set of mind, like to tap into that frequency. Because it's a frequency. It's like an energy. It's like a vibe. It's like a, yeah, it's outer worldly. It's outer worldly for sure. But if you have got to the point in this video, thank you. Thumbs up for real. You're the real MVP. And on top of that, I want to say, and subscribe to, join the family. On top of that, what I want to say is, there's nobody like you. And what a lot of these so-called celebrities have realized is that there's only one them. Excuse me. Same thing for Beyonce. Same thing for Michael Jackson. Same thing for every single person out here who's left their mark on the world. Bing. There's nobody like you. And there's nobody like me. And that is all you need to know. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to get out of here now. This video, I didn't know it was going to be this long, but there is hella gemstones in this video. Okay. Support how you want. There's links in the box below. For real though. Support how you want, y'all. I got to get gas. I got things to do. But I had to take my morning before I'm starting my day to make this video. And I hope y'all could feel the good vibes from this video. I hope you all could feel what I'm feeling, because it is amazing. Like, it really is amazing, you all. And when you tap into this kind of energy, or you're lucky to have this kind of dream or this kind of thinking, you gotta milk it, man. You gotta, you get one shot, you gotta milk it energetically. Like, you gotta go all the way. So thank you all for watching. Bye.